Hi, it is February 2nd, 2022. I wanted to check in again regarding this trucker situation in Canada. I got to see some footage of the conversation that took place between the, police representatives and the truckers. And there was this exchange where basically the police said, leave or what, we're going to use some kind of violence. It was some kind of threat, or we'll make you leave, basically is what they said. And I felt like the truckers didn't do a good job of processing this information and listening. See, listening and empathy is the fucking key here. It's literally the most fucking important thing anyone can fucking do, and literally no one fucking does it. So this is universal, but anyway, and the reason I say that is because then the truckers came back with well, we just want to talk. We don't want to be blah, 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 blah. And it's bro, they already told you what they have to say to you. You sound it sounded almost like whining. Why are you trying to get these guys to do you some kind of favor when they've already given you that ultimatum? People need to accept reality for what it is and stop trying to convince other people to see the world the way you see it. 'Cause it ain't gonna happen. Okay? I appreciate that you want to stand up for freedom, but I don't appreciate you acting like a bitch when someone gives you a clear fucking statement like that. These people are not here to negotiate with you. If that's the ultimatum they've given you, you need to accept that as reality. Stop trying to change reality. It is what it is. Stop it. So that really got my goat, right? That was a big thing for me, because it's I just want people to stop being bitches, and it's pretty fucking universal. But it is what it is. Hopefully lesson learned. If not, you're gonna learn that lesson. 'Cause if you think they're coming to negotiate with you, you got another fucking thing coming. They're coming to hurt you. And you need to be aware of that fact if you're gonna stay. Now, they're talking about, we're going to bring in the military, right? Because, they're a bunch of cowards. And that's how cowards act. They use force and violence and underhanded bullshit, trying to silence people, etc. because they're fucking cowards. Because that's who they are, and that's how they behave, and that's what they believe in. You need to understand you're dealing with fucking cowards. You're not dealing with people interested in advancing their understanding or being good human beings or whatever other virtues you think people should have. They don't fucking have them. Stop trying to get them to fucking be something they're not. Accept fucking reality. So, that said, truckers seem to still be there. So now, Canadian government wants to use the military. Well, I just tweeted out, you want to use violence against these guys? Go ahead and see what fucking happens. And I really fucking do mean that. Because these guys may have a tendency to act like bitches and whine and complain and try to get you to give them something that you're not going to give them and waste their energy and time. But also, they don't want to get fucking vaccinated, and they ain't gonna get vaccinated, and they do have fucking power. Real fucking power, as I described in my last video. You control the food, you control the population, and it's really that simple. So go ahead, use violence, and see what happens. You want to see what the other 90% of those truckers do if you use violence against that 10% for a peaceful protest? You want to see what militias in America fucking do when you got a 3,000-mile long fucking border that you gotta try to prevent fucking arms from getting smuggled across? Go ahead, dude. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what happens to these little bitches who want to use government control to control the entire society when they figure out the government don't got their back, dude. Because that military, that police force, if they even have a way to pay them and get them to remain loyal, they're gonna be protecting the politicians. They ain't gonna be protecting you little bitches in your little fucking basements, fucking egging on tyranny. And you're gonna need to venture out to find food. And there's gonna be some real bad fucking blood out there looking for fucking blood. Because let me tell you this. You fucking use violence, people will respond with violence. That is fucking fact. That is proven over and over and over throughout fucking time. When people get backed into a corner, they got nothing left to lose and they're enraged and they're fucking armed, which they fucking will be, in case you're fucking stupid. Yeah, these people talk about, an unarmed population is just going to be subservient. It's like, first of all, we're not talking about Australia here. We're talking about a fucking country that shares a 3,000-mile long fucking border with the most heavily armed population on the planet. Not to mention how many fucking islands, how many coastlines. I mean, it couldn't be any fucking easier to smuggle shit into that fucking country. This ain't Australia. This ain't some prison colony fucking surrounded by thousands of miles of fucking water, dude. And, but even if it was Australia, just because people aren't armed doesn't mean they can't become armed. Because if the police are armed and they're overwhelmed and they got people using trucks, Molotov fucking cocktails, fucking homemade grenades, whatever shit they got attacking these fucking people, they're gonna take some cops out and they're gonna get those fucking guns and they're gonna use those fucking guns. So, the Canadians will have fucking guns. No fucking doubt about it whatsoever, dude. Alright. So, from my perspective, it's like, let's just fucking watch this fucking shit unfold, dude. I mean, what else can I fucking do? I try to warn people, I try to tell them, hey, you really ought to start being a decent human being while you still have the power to fucking be a decent human being. Because once you lose that fucking power, those people ain't gonna forgive you, kid. It's like this whole thing with Israel. I say the same shit. No one listens, no one cares, because no one cares about the fucking Jews. No one wants, apparently, no one gives a shit about protecting Israel from fucking genocide. And it's going to fucking happen because of the laws of economics. It's completely predictable because of that's how humans are. Like, you've been oppressing these people for decades. What do you think's gonna happen when you have no power, when you have no money, when your money collapses and becomes worthless? But of course you don't believe that's gonna happen because I couldn't possibly know anything about economics because I'm not a Keynesian in fucking Washington. It's like, I got an A+ on every single economics test I've taken in my fucking life. I got an A+ in every economics class I took in business school. Every single one. I didn't even believe half the bullshit on the test. I wiped the fucking floor with these fucking finance majors. These stupid kids who just believe what they're told and don't think about anything or understand anything. It's like I'm trying to help you. I tried to warn you. I tried to help you. Now we're just gonna see you learn the lesson in a much, much more difficult way. And good luck to all of you.